Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and we return back to Klaus facing off against a counterpart of himself from a dark dimension. If you are not caught up in Klaus, go check out my previous videos, because I can promise you it is a new development and it is crazy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification button, because I drop a video every single day. Now, let us begin. Because Klaus had suffered defeats from a man who wore his face, a man far stronger than he possibly imagined. He got tossed to earth like a rag doll. He had never received this type of defeat before, and his enemies were excited. They watched from the shadow as this battle took place, but they knew Klaus was still alive, so it was their job to put him down for good. His grandson was curious though. What is your plan exactly, grandfather? So his grandfather revealed his grand plan to take Christmas. It all starts with Santa Claus. The modern Santa Claus has been used as an outlet for a child's imagination, for them to ask for gifts they want to receive. But we will change that image. Now, with our gem, we can control all the Santa Clauses all the time, and we will make them the agents of chaos. We will destroy their image so bad that when people think about Santa Claus, they will only think about the horrors they will do. And when that is done, we will introduce our own version of Santa Claus, a new version of Santa Claus, a Pola-Cola Santa Claus. And all this will only be possible after we take down the champion of Christmas, which is Klaus himself. But in this world, Klaus had a lot of allies, and someone was watching over him. Someone saw his defeat at the hands of the doubles. Someone was here to get him to a safe place. If she was at least 10 seconds late, Klaus would have died for good to multiple bullet wounds. But now she had found him. Now she took him home. Her home, to be exact. This home was the house of Grandfather Frost, her grandfather. He looked at Klaus, and with a big smile, he said, "Damn, Klaus, you got your ass beat. Are you doing okay, my friend?" And Klaus was shocked. "Grandfather Frost, it's been a while." He said, "Yes, it has. Welcome to my home." Klaus couldn't think. His mind was racing. I have to save the children. I have to save Lilli. Lilli was killed. Lilli is in trouble. Frost told him, "You don't need to think about that. I've got your girl. Matter of fact, she's on my operation table. I'm about to start my surgery on her. You're going to be okay, my friend. I tried to call the rest, but nobody's picking up." Fathers Frost and Christmas have been lost to me for months. It seems like we are on our own with this one, my friend, and I have surgery to perform. So that means you are on your own. He said, "I'm fine. I'll handle it." But his granddaughter had other ideas. "I'll go with you, Klaus." Klaus said, "Hell no. This is my duty. You do not need to be a part of this, Snow Maiden." But she had her mind set, and her grandfather knew, "Yeah, you're going to need some help. Take my staff, and please be careful. It is made from dream silver. It is one of a kind. Do not destroy it." And he got ready for his operation. Wearing his suit, he shrunk down to the size of a bug. The size of a micro bug. He said, "Baby girl, I'm gonna need you to breathe. Do not worry, I will take care of you." As he walked straight through her mouth. He wasn't the only one walking straight through a trap. Klaus and his granddaughter were about to fight an army of snowmen with no assistance, and he knew this battle was personal. At this exact moment, his double was having a sales meeting with his customers when he could smell it. I smell magic in the air. Klaus, you live. Great. I'm coming for you." Homeboy dipped. He told his customers, "Do not leave, or I will come hunting for you." It was time for him to do battle. He ran outside and found Klaus. It wasn't even hard, because Klaus was looking for him as well. "Rematch. You took Lilli from me. You will pay." He replied, "I took your baby girl. Now it's time for you to meet mine. Introducing my axe. It loves the blood of immortals." Back at his shop, the aliens were still searching for the perfect vessel to take and claim for their own. As he did battle on the surface, but this time, this battle was different. This time, Klaus was furious. He never gets angry. But you took my best friend. You will suffer. His ally was having fun with the staff, and he was taking this monster for everything he owned, until the monster decided to call out the beast. With a pendant around his neck, he said a word of magic and unleashed his true form, his real form, his very flesh ripped apart by a monster he caged inside. Now unleashed, Klaus saw him, and he was terrified. He was a werewolf, a demonic Santa Claus-powered werewolf, here to do damage. Shorty didn't give a damn though, because she started striking him multiple times. He got pissed off and replied in kind, "You, give me that." He chose to humble her by breaking her grandfather's staff like it was nothing. With a grin on his face, he grabbed her. "I will eat you for lunch. I've always been a fan of Frosted Flakes. Melt in my very mouth." But Klaus had other ideas. Silver, werewolf. "Yeah, I'ma take your life right here, right now." Stabbing the shattered remain of the frost staff in his chest. It was up. The billionaires decided to leave, but his grandfather didn't have much time to live. So in his last breath, he made his grandchild promise. "Promise me you will end this, Klaus." For that was his dying wish. But Klaus had other plans, because right here, right now, he was going to end this monster. His counterpart kept screaming, "You are too late. The deed is done." But Klaus didn't give a damn. He picked him up with all of his strength and said, "You need to worry about your own future, monster," before tossing him in the abyss. And with that, releasing all the hypnotized Superman from their bind, he took them all on his sled. I mean, that sled must be huge. But yeah, he crushed the interdimensional planes of Xmasville into freedom, taking them back to their home. These wolves were going through it. And the kids, sure as shit, did not forget their adventure. One of them even grew up to be an author, and she wrote a book explaining this grand adventure, and everybody loved it. So much so, she went to sign some books. But someone here had other plans. Klaus himself came forth and gave her the same gun he gave her grandmother. "In your moment of need, call on me, and I'll be there." He was so quick she didn't even realize he was gone. And when she ran out to chase him, she realized it was impossible, because he was Klaus, and he was the warrior for Christmas.